Yo guys, what's up? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. I know we've been taking like 2 weeks off at this point, but to be honest guys, I haven't even been playing the game recently, so that's why there's not been any videos. It's not like I can put out videos of not playing the game. I've been really busy, and the game's been really boring lately, to be honest, so let's get into some changes. We just got a dev workshop on from Rebecca, which might actually change my attitude towards the game, which is a good thing because it's a pretty bad attitude right now. Alright, so we got some Kuva Lich changes coming soon. And by soon, we're looking at like next week on PC, guys. Today is the 29th. Next week is going to be like the first week of February. Alright, so let's get into it right here. We got Rebecca, the overlord of the forums, posting that dev workshop. So let's get into it right here. We got a 3-part workshop covering Kuva Liches changing. So we're going to talk about it in 2 major batches, the end of 2019 and the dev stream. So they talked about this in the dev stream at 2019 and a little bit at the start of 2020. So we're going to go over these points right here. So first off, they were about to release these updates today, guys. They were about to update it today on PC the 29th, but they decided to push it out until next week. So yeah, definitely next week on PC, and then if it works out well, it'll go to PS4 and Xbox and Switch. Switch still exists, yeah. Don't forget about Switch, DE. I know you forget about Switch all the time. You gotta remember they exist. Next week on PC, though. And what to expect here. So let's get into those nitty-gritty details. Alright, so first off, let's read what they wrote here. 2020 Vision. The birth of the very first Kuva Lich came just 3 months ago to the day. The day that Gaz Rage quit the game. October 31st, 2019. A copious amount of additions, changes, and fixes have been made in these 3 months. Each of them touching the surface of feedback, but not fully reaching all the way into the depths. The depths of my videos and all the stuff I recommend, because they implemented a bunch of that stuff, guys. It's a good day for Warframe. If you watch DevStream 136, the 2019 player survey showed us that about 27k responses. The Kuva Lich system was the worst addition made in 2019. Many players voiced that the Kuva Lich system got progressively less fun and the more time and energy they devoted to it. While finding the line between repetition and progress is one Warframe has struggled with since its the first day, Lich has highlighted some issues we aim to address while walking the line. Yeah, the fact that you couldn't work towards anything before was total trash. But hey, they're changing that. Alright, a downed Kuva Larvaling, so here's the changes. A downed Kuva Larvaling will now display an icon of the Kuva weapon that they have. So here's TLDR of that. You fight the Kuva Larvaling, he's on the ground ready to get executed, and a Kuva Kraken appears above his head. You're like, okay, well maybe I want that. Or maybe you're looking for a Kuva Tonkor instead. You're gonna run past that Kuva Larvaling, not kill it, and then reload the mission again and run through it. Hopefully you get the Kuva Tonkor to appear above his head. But don't worry, if it doesn't show you if you don't get the weapon you want, don't kill it, but at the end of the mission you get 100 Kuva just for trying to get the weapon you wanted. So this is already like 1,000% better than what we had before. Before there was no control over which weapon you got. It was basically just a complete just a crap shot. You just fire off into the air, hopefully it hits it. It definitely didn't hit it ever. You never got the weapon you actually wanted unless you were crazy lucky. So the fact that I can actually get a guaranteed Heat Kuva Karak is making me very happy now. I might actually jump back in and play some of this. So good change there. I mean, we can already go into the fact that they have an objectively bad game design in all these not hot fixes, these mainline updates, guys. This literally should have been there at launch. It just extended the grind. I did probably 10, 20 Kuva Liches I didn't need to do that all were trash because of how crappy the system was. But that's getting changed, so good. I mean, I can say they should have been there at launch, but what is that going to really change? They keep doing this every update. Things that should have been there at launch aren't there at launch. Okay, moving past that, so you don't kill. You can pick which weapon. You can't pick which weapon you get, but you can see which weapon you're going to get if you assassinate it. You can choose not to assassinate it if you don't like the weapon. So great change there. Really, really good change there. The Kuva Lich will no longer break your back if you fail the Requiem guess. So if you do Zata and it's not Zata, you're not going to die. It's just going to say failed. So you are never going to get your back broken by the Lich, which is good because honestly, that just kind of made me feel uncomfortable. Every time I do a Kuva Lich mission, it's that back-breaking sound is not something I want to hear regularly, honestly. That part always made me cringe in The Dark Knight. Or was it The Dark Knight Rises? The one with Bane in it, that one. That part, I don't like that sound, straight up. Getting rid of that sound is a good idea. Upon receiving a Requiem fail, your Kuva Lich will laugh at you and then leave, leaving you back with your dignity intact. Leaving your back with your dignity intact. There is no longer a failure loop for the Requiem flow. Good. Kuva Lich Guide will actually be coming out after this change goes out for sure. Because the strat that I was going to show you guys for Infinite Kuva and all that works great just for this. Alright. Oh my gosh, of course I get text messages while I'm recording the first video in like 2 weeks. Okay. What is my favorite stand in JoJo? Oh my gosh. What a text message. Who even asked that? Okay. First introduced in 2016, the Valiance transfer was designed to address owning duplicate Kuva weapons with different unique innate elemental bonuses, giving you the ability to replace Kuva weapon's innate damage bonus with one from another Kuva weapon was a good start, but we can push it even further. Here comes the best change, guys. Actually, no. I don't know. This might be the best change, picking your weapon. But basically now, Valiance transfer now also boosts your Kuva weapon's innate damage bonus. Example, your Kuva comb with 25% damage can be infused into your 40% weapon, making it 44. So you're useless, like the low stat roll Kuva weapons that I've already deleted at this point. You could just use those to increase the stats on your Kuva weapon. So I got a 25% toxin Kuva comb. I already have a 40% toxin Kuva comb. I like feed the crappy Kuva comb to the good Kuva comb, and it increases the stats. So their examples I gave here, the first one is really simple. The second one is your Kuva comb is 30% damage. Infused. Wait, is it the same line here twice? Yeah, they put the same line here twice, it looks like. Oh, no. Your Kuva comb with 40% damage is infused into your 25, making it 44. Okay, so you can keep the fun joke names now, which is another problem with the system before. If you had a good joke name weapon that had no forma on it and you wanted to transfer it, you didn't transfer the name over. So it looks like I'm not going to say for sure right here. It says invest the damage bonus plus the forma focus lens. If you have like Club Egg or whatever the funny one I have is, you can't, I don't know if you can actually transfer the forma from one weapon to the other. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but yeah. Your Kuva comb with 25% damage can be infused in your 44% weapon, making it 48.4. Okay, so you're always working towards something. Literally what I've been asking for. So good, they're adding that. Your Kuva weapon duplication now offers a gradual period towards a perfect Kuva weapon, which would reflect a 60% value if you choose to pursue this path. Okay, literally working towards stuff. Something that Warframe desperately needs. Let's get that on the Kuva, or let's get on the Rivens, because Rivens have nothing you can work towards at all. And that, let's be honest, guys, the Riven system has not really been touched for like over a year. The only thing they've done to change the Riven system is they've made Kuva easier to get, or basically just made it so like the crappy small amounts of Kuva we're getting are more frequent. Because now we have Kuva Survival Requiem, we have Arbitrations, Nightwave Store, I guess, technically counts too. You can expect the chance of the Lich having an Ephemera to double, so double chances for Ephemeras, nice. Converted Liches will stay longer, do more damage, and actually use their abilities. Those are literally worthless. Like, I was in a level 300 Survival, like, a month or two ago, and a level 80 Lich appeared next to me, with an Impact Kraken, so he sure was helping a lot. 2 more Kuva weapons are entering as well. So they're adding 2 new Kuva weapons, guys. Good thing that Plague Star was just here. You got your Forma good to go, because we're going to need 10 more Forma for those 2 weapons. What you can't expect is the Lich to be gone. We have removed the prototype for now, because rather than not fixing the core loop and letting the Lich be banished, we intend to focus on the core loop instead. Since duplicates are now opt-in and have value for a min-maxer, there's less of a reason to dispel a Lich. So Lich be gone. Get rid of the Lich button. That's not happening anymore. But they're right. Like, with these changes, you probably won't even need that, because it's not like I'm going to sign up for a Kuva Kraken I don't need. And be like, oh crap, well 2 hours of my life I have to waste killing this Lich. That should probably never happen again, because you'll be able to pick the element, you'll be able to pick the weapon, and even if it's a low stat roll weapon, you'll be improving the other one you might have. So, all good stuff here. There's only a couple more. Are there more problems with the Lich system? I'm trying to think. They got rid of the backbreaking stuff that was stupid. They got rid of many layers of the RNG. I mean, the fact that they monetized the relics at launch doesn't even matter anymore, because they eventually added a lot more like frequent drops of these relics, because they come from the thralls now. So for me, most of my problems have been solved with the Kuva Lich system. Oh, wait, no. Wait, completely forgot one of the biggest problems with the Kuva Lich system. Okay, that's basically it for their little dev workshop here. Oh, one more thing. The major question remaining to be answered is Kuva Lich and Railjack and other Lich factions. Until we complete part 2 of the workshop, we won't have much to discuss on this. Okay, so Corpus Liches, not on the near horizon, but they still remember they exist. So, okay, one really big thing with the Kuva Lich system that sucks, guys. Okay, did you guys know that if you are doing a Kuva Lich mission and you're like randomly joining a squad, if your Lich only controls, like, say your Lich, this is an example, say your Lich only has the blood-covered missions on Earth, and you join your friend's squad, and you're doing a Lich mission on Pluto, you are not increasing your Lich's anger bar by killing those thralls. You're only getting murmur progress. So if they could switch it where, if you're playing with your friends, and, it doesn't matter which planet you're on, say, like, my Lich is only on Earth, my friend's Lich is on Pluto, I can play with him on Pluto and still get my Lich to appear, like, the anger bar will progress. That would be the only thing that they're really missing off the top of my head. Like I said, I haven't done a Lich for, like, a month, so I don't remember exactly. Maybe more like 3 weeks. But, yeah. Making it so it's not so, like, anti-friends, like, it's, like, anti-cooperative friendly, I guess I'd say. So, like, it discourages playing with your friends if they're on other planets. And it makes it you have to make squads like, okay, guys, well, looking for Pluto squad. You guys got Pluto Liches? Because if you don't, like, don't even join my squad. That's pretty much how my streams go for Kuva Lich hunting. And that sucks. I don't want it to be like that. I want everyone to be able to get progress towards a Lich and move at a reasonable pace. Because, I mean, it takes forever to do this stuff. Liches take like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe even more if you're unlucky or having some bad guesses. So, yeah, make that change, and then we're good to go on this system, DE. We can move on to Rivens after that, because, like I said, Rivens have not been changed for a very long time, and they are very, very RNG heavy, and the fact that you're nerfing them every 3 months, like, seriously, just throw us a bone. All you're doing is taking the bones away and not throwing us a bone in the Riven stuff, which is a system that has been neglected heavily and really basically not iterated on at all. I think the only... No, they made a couple changes to the Rivens, but pretty much the biggest change to Rivens from launch was, at launch, guys, I don't think you could actually choose if you want to go left or right on Rivens. If you rolled that Riven, it was going to be the right side, no matter what. I might be remembering that wrong, but yeah, that was the launch, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, these mainline updates have an objectively bad game design at launch, and it makes me lose hope, honestly. Like, okay, so these are the developers we're working with. They're putting in like all this stuff that is like so anti-player. I know they need to make money, but like, how are they making money off? You know, they are making money off Rivens now that I think about it. I don't know. It could definitely be improved. I don't want to rant too much here, but yeah, basically, I want to put this video out for you guys. The forum post will be linked in the description. I know I forgot to do that in the last forum video I made, so we'll put it in there for this one. Yeah, we'll get some more videos out pretty soon. And like I said, guys, I'm sorry I took like 2 weeks off. Like, I seriously have just not been feeling it. You know, like I said in the previous video a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, like, I do videos when I feel like it's the right thing to do. I feel like it's the right call to make. Like, I want to put this video out to help people. And, you know, there's been nothing really going on in Warframe the last 2 weeks. It's been Plague Star. Guess what, guys? I realized I've done 5 Plague Stars. I'm just bored of Plague Star. I'm not doing Plague Star anymore. I'll do the guide for it and, like, maybe run it, like, 30 times. I think I got, like, 25, 34 at the end of this Plague Star, but I'm basically just bored of Plague Star at this point. The defense point is really slow and boring. It takes, like, 3 minutes. Can't speed it up. I actually was thinking about... I had a concept for a speeding up time Warframe the other day, and it was actually kind of fun, but... yeah, it's just too much waiting around. I've done this mission, like, 1,000 times at this point, so... Yeah, even though it's, like, super rewarding, my brain was just, like, turning to mush as I was doing it. So I didn't really run Plague Star that much, to be honest. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go get some dinner. I'm thinking, you know, some pasta sounds good. Maybe with, like, a tomato cream sauce or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. So I'm going to go get some food, guys. I'll talk to you guys next time. Hopefully these Lich changes were good for you. They definitely were good for me, and it inspired me to do some more Liches stuff, because then I can get a 60% Heat Kuva Karak. I can get 60% everything. I can move towards these high damage rolls that I only have 160 roll, and that's the one that I got traded to from a really, really generous person. So I can actually work towards stuff now. We're good to go, and I will talk to you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.